Well, hello there, and welcome to this week's broadcast. I am Anne La Follette, a surface pattern designer, online educator, and creative entrepreneur. And this is my continuing series about how to prepare for a holiday craft fair or a craft fair that you want to participate at any time of year. Everything that I've been sharing over the past several weeks, and again today, applies no matter what time of the year it is. Now, today's quick tip video is all about how to market the fact that you're participating in a fair. And I've got 3 tips for you. The first tip is to find out what is the fair itself doing to market all of the participants or all of the vendors who are going to be in the fair with them. And frequently, you can give them a copy of your logo and or some marketing materials that they can include in either an overall pamphlet or some kind of an online website or landing page that they might be creating. So make sure that you reach out to them and say, what are you doing to market the fair? I want to make sure that my name is listed. Maybe there's a description of what your table is going to include in terms of the offerings that you're bringing to the fair. And of course, you want some brand recognition so that people know that, for example, Anne La Follette Art is going to be at the craft fair. So that's tip number 1. Reach out to leverage anything and everything that the fair is doing itself to market the event. The second thing is for you to send out an email, and maybe many people on your email don't live locally, but they might know friends who are local, and some of them will, of course, be local. So make sure that you reach out to your community, to your friends, to your family, to people on your email list to let them know you're participating. Make sure they know the dates and ask them to refer the information onto anyone that they know who's in the local area or might be visiting the local area to ensure that they stop by the fair and come visit your table. And then the third thing that I have always found really helpful is in your local area, make sure that you go around to the art supply store or to the craft store or to related retailers and ask them if you can put a little flyer up on their bulletin board. You could do that. You could ask permission at your local Starbucks to make sure that you have a little flyer that tells about the fair and that you're participating in it. So think a little bit outside of the box and just make sure that you are canvassing your local area and you're doing some really sweet little flyer that talks about the fact that you're going to be participating, the name of the craft fair, of course, your potential photographs of some of the items that you're going to be selling. Of course, you want it to have your name. And if you want people to contact you in advance, of course, you could also include your contact information. And so that is a tip number 3 to get the word out. And of course, because it's an in-person event, you want to focus more of your efforts on getting the word out locally than getting the word out much more broadly to people who aren't going to be able to attend. All right. So I hope that you found this helpful. And next week is going to be super fun because we're actually going to talk about merchandising and how to merchandise your table and some additional tips around how to really make it shine and stand out. I always like to say in closing that I am Anne La Follette, and it's never too late to create. Bye for now, and I'll see you next week.